Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of G&G News. It says here Nokia 7.1 phone has an iPhone X style notch, but it's pure Android on the inside. Now Nokia gets on the smartphone notch bandwagon, but dumps the bloatware. So, before we get into this, I'm just going to say Android and Nokia have made several devices before with each other. The latest Android-powered smartphone, the Nokia 7.1, has just been unveiled by Nokia's current daddy, HDM Global, at a press conference in central London, Britain. The newest addition to the Nokia lineup sports a notch display, making another step towards omnipresence for a feature that started out as the target of a certain amount of controversy and derision when it appeared on the iPhone X. The notch, a cutout at the top of the screen that houses the camera, speaker, and sensor, has now appeared in a number of flagship handsets on the market, such as the OnePlus 6, the Huawei P20 Pro. The notch has allowed Nokia to squeeze a 5.8 full HD plus display into the physical footprint of a smaller handset. However, there is still a pretty hefty bezel along the bottom of the handset, more than big enough to fit the Nokia brand name. Then again, we've seen a similar compromise from a number of rival manufacturers, notably Motorola and the OnePlus. Similar to the True Tone feature found on the iPhone, the Nokia 7.1 automatically shifts the color on the display so that the picture fits with the surrounding ambience. The display also supports a HDR10, the most popular way of presenting high dynamic range videos, and packs a claimed one, I think that's 1,000,000.1 dynamic contrast ratio. The improved display should be visible regardless of whether you're watching HDR content, as Nokia claims the handset can boost standard dynamic ranges SDR images to HD in a process that churns through 5 million pixels each second. That's fucking amazing. The new Nokia will be available in two finishes: gloss midnight blue and gloss steel, both of which feature dual diamond cut colored edges, which we think is marketing speaking for shiny and metallic looking. It's not an unattractive phone by any means, but it also not going to have the red dot design wars people exactly beating them down. So basically, it's not an ugly handset, but at the same time, it's not an eyesore. So powering the Nokia 7.1 is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 636 processor clocked at 1.6 GHz, coupled with 3 GB of RAM. Nokia would be selling 32 GB and 64 GB storage models, and both can be expanded via the microSD. The Nokia 7.1 has a 3060 mAh battery, which supports for fast charging via USB-C. HMD Global, which now owns the rights to the Nokia brand, claims you'll be able to charge 50% in around half an hour. However, despite the Nokia 7.1 sporting a glass back, which often is used to facilitate to house the wireless charging, there's no wireless charging to be found here. The Nokia 7.1 is part of the Android One scheme, which means it runs as an unmodified version of Google's popular mobile operating system with no pre-installed bloatware, which is good because essentially you will have more memory if you haven't got all these pre-installed apps sat on your device. Android One also guarantees better security thanks to its frequent updates and patched being directly from Google. Out of the box, the Nokia 7.1 will be running Android 8.1 Oreo. However, Nokia promises a bump up to Android 9.0 coming very soon. Elsewise, the handset has a dual camera system on the back that combines a 12 megapixel camera and a 5 megapixel sensor that work together to add artificial bokeh blur behind the subject of portrait style photos, so you can kind of do the fishbowl effect. That'll look pretty cool. Nokia says the dual lens camera system should produce better, more accurate low light shots thanks to the improved HDR capability. Since this is an Android One smartphone, you'll be able to use Google's AI-powered lens system, which lets you snap a quick photo of your Wi-Fi password to automatically connect to a home router without typing the secure phrase. Lens can also bring up the Ticketmaster booking page where you can snap a poster of an upcoming gig into your town. It can even add reminders to your calendar. On the front of the Nokia 7.1 is an 8 megapixel camera for selfies and videos. Connectivity options are pretty standard and include support via Wi-Fi standard to AC, but there's also FM radio for listening to the Eagles while cruising down the highway. Alongside the Nokia 7.1, HDM Global also took the wraps off a new pair of wireless earbuds dubbed True Wireless Earbuds. These AirPod-esque Bluetooth earbuds weigh just 5 grams each and give you a not epic 3.5 hours of listening per charge. However, as usual with such buds, the pocketable charge case is also a battery pack, topping up the earbuds when you don't need them for around 16 hours more listening time in total. The earbuds are both sweet and splash proof, meaning they can be worn while jogging in the elements outside. You can pre-order the Nokia 7.1 starting from tomorrow on October the 5th. Well, that is now today in the UK and in Europe. The first orders will start to land with customers on October the 18th, 2018. Prices start from £299 in the UK, while Europe customers can spend within the regions of €299 to €349, depending on which region you're in. But let me know, guys, are you impressed with this? I think this is pretty cool that they've made another Android Nokia phone, and it kind of looks like an iPhone X in a sense, and they've been inspired by several different handsets in order to make this. I don't like the fact that they've got a glass back. I just don't like glass on phones. Since I had, what did I have? I think it was the, I had a Nokia, no, sorry, not a Nokia, I had a Sony phone. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It was an Xperia, and I think it was the Z2. The glass on the back of the phone literally exploded when I was using it, and like glass went everywhere. Luckily, it didn't get into my hand at all. But yeah, it's always made me cautious of having a phone with a glass back. But anyway, thank you for watching another episode of G Engineers. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment section down below, are you going to be one of the people who is going to be buying the new Nokia 7.1? See you all soon.